This video review is made for adult collectors, because I'm eternally grumpy and require vast amounts of coffee to stay away.
Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at Gears from Transformers Legacy United. This figure was purchased over at Amazon.com. He is a small lad, and I am perfectly fine with that. The only issue I have with the figure in robot mode, that backpack is huge, though I do kind of like it because it makes me think of someone like Lifeline from G.I. Joe, or he's carrying like all of his gear in a backpack. I do kind of dig it. The only issue I have with it, other than the fact that it's huge, is it doesn't peg in so well. There are two tiny little pegs on the figure's back. You can see them right there, and they peg into the wheels of the vehicle mode. It doesn't work all that well. The only accessory the figure comes with is this gun, which has obviously, that part, the handle, and then this little side part that you saw that I used to stick on the back. Overall, in terms of looks, he's fine. I don't have any complaints, except for the backpack. Yeah, he's really good. He's even grumpy. I mean, see, look at that face. He is so grumpy. Our little Minibot friend has a decent range of posability. Head is on a ball joint, and you can see actually the connector right there at the back of his head. He can look down, he can look up, only that much. He's got probably the widest head of any Transformer I've reviewed lately, so that is pretty silly. Shoulder is on a series of hinges and swivels. There is a upper bicep swivel, bend at the elbow is well over 90 degrees, and there is a fist swivel as well. There is torso swivel. There is forward and back kicking on the legs. Beautiful spread is present. Thigh swivel, bend at the knee is well over 90 degrees thanks to the transformation. And then you've got the nice ankle rockers going that are extremely tight. Like super tight. Like, wow, that's tight. Like, he could do a Johnny Cage. Whoop-ah! The only bummer of the figure is that there is no figure stand port on his keister or on his lower back. I get it, there's a lot of screws back there, but it would have been really nice. So you've got to use one of those little grippy bits that you can get with flight stands and figure stands. Thanks to the posability, you can pull off a really bad rider kick. In terms of ports for the figure, there are two ports on the back at the backpack, one on each side. There aren't any other ports on the figure except down by the feet. There's one at the top of the foot, and there's one on the bottom of the foot for each leg. So you can give him a pair of skis, and he's supposed to be able to be compatible with Shard, but I really don't feel like ripping Shard apart right now. Size comparison time. Puffer, Brawn, Chase, a wee monkey lad, Animated Bumblebee, Beachcomber, and finally Legends Windcharger and Sea Spray, and multiple flavors of Prime. Before we get into the transformation, we have to talk about the figure's chest. The figure, boxed, comes with this panel missing. It's actually stored as an accessory. So when you flip up the panel, there are some innards there. This is a hark back to the G1 episode where he opens up his chest to plug into a Decepticon device. That's a really nice nod. I'm very glad that that's molded in there. To start with the transformation, first take the arms, point them forward, and make sure that the fists are returned back to their default location, and then fold the forearms up until the fists are touching the shoulders like that. Come to the chest and open up the chest all the way down, and then point the shoulders straight down and turn them in and tuck the hands and the shoulders under the robot's head. Then come to the backpack, fold the backpack all the way out like that, fold out the wheels, and then bring the entire backpack up and over the head, and it will snap into place in these little peg holes on the tops of the shoulders. Tops of the shoulders, like that. And if you don't do that, things have a tendency to sit real weird if you don't do that. Just try and do it. All right, for the feet, then we take the feet and come to the bottom of the feet and flip out these blue parts, and then fold the legs up and over, and they will peg into these slots on the backpack. So fold those up and over. Next to the chest plate, flip up the chest as far as it'll go without popping off. Fold out the wheels. Bring the chest all the way around, and these bits on the chest, these peg holes will peg into these pegs coming off the legs. Peg those in, fold the chest up, and we're done. That's it. We have transformed Gears into his pickup truck mode. While the transformation is fun and very simple, I'm not thrilled with the pickup truck, and that has to do with the wheels. I just think they're too small and they're too far away from the rest of the body of the truck mode. Other than the wheels, the truck mode is fine. It works. It's definitely G1 Gears, and I am sure we are going to get a swerve at some point. And overall, it does work. It's got peg holes on two on the side, on each side, and then two at the very top. I do like it, but those wheels are just too darn tiny for the truck. It just looks weird, man. Alright, size comparison time with the truck. Huffer, Brawn, Origins Wheeljack, Origins Jazz, Origin Bumblebee, Beachcomber, Legends Windcharger, and Legends Sea Spray. Yes, the alt mode is a little bit on the weak side. There's no getting around that. Just in the looks department, in the functionality department, it's absolutely fine. Man, this transformation is so satisfying. It's simple, it's elegant, it's easy, it's a joy. It really is. There's not a mass amount to it. There's not a bunch of crazy stuff happening. It's just a fun damn transformation for once. Overall, Hasbro is doing a very good job with these mini-bots. The only mini-bot that I have any problems with is Huffer, and that is the weird oddity with the vehicle mode. I'm still just miffed about that. I think it might be something bad planning or something went wrong at the factory. Gears, though. Gears is great. Robot mode, fantastic. Vehicle mode, it's okay. Transformation, one of my favorites recently. It's so much fun. Totally worth owning, totally worth picking up. He doesn't have any weird gimmicks. He doesn't have anything stupid going on. He's just a solid, fun toy and an excellent representation of the figure or character. And an excellent representation of the classic Generation 1 character. Definitely add this guy to your short list and pick him up if you can. Now, that being said, who do we have left? Really? I think Cliffjumper and Bumblebee are due for new figures. I don't think they were done correctly in the previous lines because, quite frankly, you do parts forming with them. No, just no. They cannot do parts forming. I think we're due for new figures of those. And we haven't gotten a Windcharger yet. So hopefully that one is coming soon or maybe in 2025. So folks, let me know what you think of Gears down in the comments. What do you think of the other mini-bots as well? Also, we need Powerglide. I keep forgetting about Powerglide, but we could use one of him as well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I have been Baltmatrix, and I will catch you all next time.